You've got to learn how to deal with the past. Stay out of the past. There's nothing you can do about the past. It's over. How do you stay out of the past? By staying aware of your thoughts. Sit back and watch your thoughts. Listen to yourself talk. What is going on with your inner dialogue? What are you ruminating about? What are you anxietizing about? What are you catastrophizing about? Are you trashing yourself in your thoughts? Are you trashing other people in your thoughts? Listen to those conversations in your head, because they can be very dangerous. When you catch yourself going negative, thinking about the past, talking about the past, ruminating about the past, complaining about the past, change the topic. Change the topic and come back into the present moment. Get out of the past. We can't do anything about it. The past is a freaking trap. Keeps you in a state of anxiety and sometimes full-blown insanity. Living in the past will eat you up. It will make you a very negative and cynical person. It will allow you to be critical of yourself and critical of others. You can't do it better in the past. We wish we could. Believe me, all of us wish we could, but we can't, because the past doesn't exist anymore. And none of us have a time tunnel where we can crawl back into the past. Stay in the present moment as much as you can. And I promise you, you will feel better. You'll be happier. Your relationships will be greatly improved. Stay in the present moment.
Always throwing the past in my face. There's two past things. Stuff that you can't change at this point, and past stuff that presently you could do something about. So if she's going to throw the past in your face and there's no way to go back and rectify anything on that particular topic, you're just going to have to be okay with her being pissed off. You can't climb in your time tunnel and go back and fix it. Now, if it's a past incident that you can currently do something about, then you use the line that we just said. Okay, well, I can't go back and erase that, but is there anything I can do about that today? With the first one, where you can't go back and fix it, let her be the one stuck in the past. You're just going to have to be okay with her being stuck back there. The past issue that you can do something about, just ask. Okay, well, I can't go back and erase that from our history, but is there something that I can do now, today? If the answer is yes, then now you have the choice to do something about it or not.
There's never a great reason to bring up the past, unless, of course, it's to reflect on a positive memory, something that the two of you did together that was pleasant. Short of that, however, bringing up the past basically poisons the present moment. Think of a moment in time. It's less than a second in length, right? So this video is only a few seconds old at this point. There's been dozens of moments within this time frame already. So the moment is less than a second in length. But when you bring up the past, look at the lengthy history of the past. It could be 5, 10 years, 20 years, 25 years. So when you bring up the past, you're dragging a very lengthy recollection of pain into the current moment. When you bring up the past, you experience content memory, which is the hurtful things that were said and done. You also experience emotional memory. In other words, how you felt during the incident in question. So when you bring up the past, which is years old at this point, you're overloading the present moment, toxifying it. Think of it like this. You're eating a bowl of soup with the appropriate amount of sodium, but you decide you're going to take the whole salt shaker and dump the whole thing in there. Now you've contaminated it. There's no way you could eat it. It would make you sick if you did. So when you bring up the past, you're dragging in decades of hurt into the present moment. And where does that get you? What have you actually achieved doing that? In most cases, you have just created yet another painful memory. So when you bring up the hurtful things of the past, you're going to remember what was said and done. You're going to remember how you felt. It's going to instantly open up old wounds, and you have toxified or overloaded the current moment. You have dumped years of misery into a few seconds. Never any great reason to bring up the past. Would you like to schedule a paid private coaching session? This will be in the form of a face-to-face Zoom call. Underneath any of my videos, you'll see this Calendly link. If you click on that link, it'll open up my calendar. You can pick the available days and times that works for your schedule. You'll get a follow-up email immediately after purchasing a session that will have the Zoom link that coincides with the day and time that you picked. I will get an email too that you scheduled a session, and I will be available on that exact day and time, and we will talk. I look forward to working with you. Hey guys, this is Mark. Click on the join button underneath any of my videos, then click on members only videos, and then click on join. And for $9.99 a month, you'll have access to members only videos, which are excerpts from previous workshops I've conducted for NT partners, ASD partners, and the neurodiverse couple. New videos will be uploaded weekly.